This girl is getting a lot of hate after overreacting to what her Uber driver said about her race. The girl pulled out her phone after the Uber driver began talking about Asian people. And in a broken accent, the Uber driver said all Asian people are polite and that he couldn't tell what she is because all look the same. The girl scolded the driver, calling him a racist, and demanded the driver to pull over the car. The Uber driver apologized to the girl, saying that English isn't his first language, and begged the girl not to tell his company for his daughter's sake. The girl then posted the video to TikTok, hoping others would cancel the driver. However, people sided with the driver instead, forcing her to private all of her social media accounts. But what do you guys think of all this?
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. Let's get right into today's clip that I found from TikTok, where this woman that was trying to play victim kind of backfires on her. And she used the race card basically when her Uber driver asked her what part of Asia that she is from. I don't know why she got triggered. I mean, a lot of people ask me what part of Africa I'm from because I have an accent sometimes. And then sometimes people even say you look like you're from India or the Middle East or somewhere just completely unrelated. And I've never taken offense to that. So I brought this video because this society that we live in is just so soft. And I can almost guarantee you this woman here was probably American born. Most immigrants that come from a different country, we don't care about somebody profiling us that way because that's how we kind of relate to each other. And that's exactly what this guy was doing. He's foreigner. He's a foreigner. Allegedly his girlfriend is also from Asia. So he found a common ground to kind of start a conversation with her. And she just completely took a left and then it backfired on her. So let's watch the video of her basically confronting this guy for his racism and how she basically scolded him. And then at the end, I have some reactions from people on TikTok basically just destroying her. And you know, because she thought she was going to get support. She thought people were going to come after the driver and cancel him. But they actually came after her and they canceled her. So let's watch this clip together.
Excuse me, do you mind if you just drop me off here?
Whatever, you okay here?
Yeah. Just drop me off anywhere. Thank you.
Everything is okay?
Everything is fine. However, just in future, what you said to me was quite offensive about how you were trying to guess where I'm from because you think we all look the same. And then you said, oh, I couldn't tell like where you were from because you look a little bit different. That's very racist.
What?
I didn't guess the way you could be. I said maybe you look a little bit different to them. Sorry, please don't get me wrong. My English is not as perfect.
Yeah.
My girlfriend is Chinese. And then I love the Asian people because they're so polite, so kind.
Right.
We do as a like, you know, she like, we do as a like, you know, like a joke. See, I said this, my Buddha is her name. And then this is my girlfriend. But please don't get me wrong. I love the Asian people. They're so polite. They're so kind.
So there's
please
a difference.
Don't get me wrong.
No. There's a difference between you loving Asian people and there's a difference between you saying that we all look the same and that you were trying to guess where I'm from because I look different to them. To them that's the key word.
So sorry.
So
is it exactly because of I don't have a perfect English?
No, it's fine. And like I
really
understand
sorry.
where you're coming from, but
Yeah.
at this moment I don't feel comfortable in this car and I'm going to get another one.
I'm really, madam, please forgive me. I really don't mean it about that. Madam,
Yeah, okay.
if something is wrong, this company will fire me. And I have a daughter. I swear to God, I don't mean this.
Yeah.
Please forgive me. I swear to God, I don't mean of this.
Yeah, I know,
really
like,
sorry.
I appreciate that you don't mean it from a bad place, and I'm not going to say anything to the company.
Yeah,
I just want you.
I do wrong now.
No.
I don't know what to do, madam.
I'm telling you, I'm not going to say anything to the company because I understand that you're saying it's a barrier of language. I get that, but I'm just saying to you, in future, just don't say things like that because it's very offensive to us.
I swear to God, it's don't meaning of this.
It's fine.
Madam,
I've got a meeting.
I've
I've got a meeting to go to.
You get out because of me.
Yes, because I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable to be here.
Please forgive
You have
me.
to respect my wishes.
I
I don't feel
respect it.
comfortable. I'm going to book an Uber. And
Please forgive me.
it's all right, don't worry.
Really sorry.
Thank you. I'm actually fucking raging.
Bro, why? Because he asked you what part of Asia that you're from? I don't understand, man. This society is so soft. This whole diversity, equity, inclusion, all that nonsense, it clearly does not work. It clearly does not work. You have a man here that's working hard, who's not from this country, who can barely speak the language, trying to make a friend, have a conversation. I used to drive Uber myself a long time ago, so I know how awkward these rides can be when it's just completely silent. So you kind of try to find a relatable topic that you guys can discuss together. And he noticed that she's a foreigner. He's a foreigner. His lady's Asian. She's possibly an Asian, and he wanted to know where she's from. I don't see no harm in that. I don't see no harm in that whatsoever. I really don't understand why this society is just is looking for any and every way to become a victim of something. And it's truly disgusting. So, but I got some clips as well of other people's reaction and basically, you know, coming after her instead of the Uber driver. And then, sorry guys, excuse my son. He just woke up. So you guys have company today.
Excuse me, do you mind if you just drop me off here?
Okay, so I'm usually a problematic queen because I don't like to speak on shit. But, like, first of all, this boiled my blood, okay? Why did it boil my blood? Because, like, why are people in my generation just so fucking sensitive? Like, how the fuck are we supposed to live our lives? Like, people die every single fucking second of the day. And you're gonna worry about this guy asking what kind of Asian you are? If I had a fucking dollar for every Asian, they...
So there's a difference. No. There's a difference between you loving Asian people, and there's a difference between you saying that we all look the same, and that you are trying to guess where I'm from because I look different to them. To them, that's.
Now, this is a food content creator who posted that video. She ended up deleting that video because it didn't give her quite the response that she was looking for. And after she deleted that video, she had posted this into her stories, so let's get into it. Now, she starts off by saying that there has been a very big misunderstanding from the video I posted about the cab driver, and I can only say that I'm sorry it came off in a bad light as it was never intended. Herein lies the problem. The reason why she deleted the video and because she's getting all of this backlash is because after she had told the cab driver that it made her uncomfortable, that he had referenced her or trying to figure out her nationality or her ethnicity, when he profusely apologized, she proceeded to post the video anyway. And people are starting to point out that if the intended purpose of you telling somebody they're uncomfortable and they apologize, or if they offend you and they apologize, then why post the video to begin with? Exactly. She goes on to say that I never posted this for views or clout, and I thought that by posting it, it showed that I spoke up for something that offended me and here so often as an ignorant observation by many. She said, I wasn't putting myself in the other shoe at the time, and I purely acted on emotion, which sometimes isn't always correct, and now I realize that. She said the cab driver's identity isn't shown at any point in the video, and I also mentioned in the video that I wasn't going to tell his work. She said I had a conversation with him to advise him to not stereotype us Asians in the future and asked if I can leave and get into another car. I didn't think it was unreasonable. She said, I do apologize for saying what he said was racist. I genuinely thought it was at the time. I've dealt with racial stereotypes all the way through growing up, and no one has ever told me different. But now I will take the time to educate myself on the matter and be more understanding in the future. She said, please allow me time and space to process and reflect. I understand the frustration and the anger towards this matter, and I can only apologize. She finishes and says, thank you for understanding. I'm sorry I let you down.
Man, I love it when it backfires, especially when somebody pulls a race card. I love it. Because that is the most petty thing that you can pull on somebody when you're, I don't know, in your feelings or offended or whatever. Just calling somebody a racist. That's like the most childish, the most played out. It's just nonsensical, man. Especially in a situation like this, when this guy seems like a nice guy, man. You can hear it in his voice that he was very sincere in his apology. He didn't mean to offend her, bro. I don't understand why people are just looking for any and everything to be offended by nowadays. But like I said before in the past, victimhood pays nowadays. You know, we live in a society where if you are a perpetual victim of something, then you're most likely going to get something. But this time around, it did not work out, and I love it. I love to see it. I hope this happens more. I'm tired of you race baiters. I'm tired of you people just offended about everything and anything. And man, like the other woman said, if I had $1 for every time somebody asked me what type of or what part of Africa I'm from, or what's the word I'm looking for? Misraced me, you know, said I look Indian. Somebody said I get that all the time. Somebody said I look Indian all the time, or Middle Eastern. Like, how is somebody supposed to know what part of Africa I'm from if they don't ask and I don't tell? Like, for her, how is somebody gonna know what part of Asia you're from if you don't ask or tell? And if you are born in America and you do look Asian, I mean, it's still a valid question. Yeah, you might not be technically born there, but your family's from there, and you're a descendant of Asians, just like I'm a descendant of Africans if I wasn't born in Africa. So it's crazy. It's crazy. I really don't understand what's wrong with these people, but I thought this was hilarious. Imagine if somebody gets offended asking a Middle Eastern what part of the region that they're from, because you can't tell the difference between somebody from Saudi Arabia or Iran or something. They don't. Even in Egypt, people from Egypt look like people from the Middle East. I get that all the time. I'm like, well, are you Egyptian, or are you Arab? Are you Indian? No, I'm not. But I'm not going to take offense to it. It's a valid question. I don't understand. You don't know where I'm from, so ask. Oh, man. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. I thought this was just absolutely nonsensical, man. I'm tired of these people, but I'm going to keep talking about them and laughing at them. Let me know what you guys think. Son, you want to be in the video today? Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. Make sure you hit the like button. And if this is your first time on the channel, consider hitting the subscribe button for more content. See you on the next video. Peace.